Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen, and thank you for joining me for this event. For a trailer, for a movie that is much anticipated for DC fans, to regular comic book fans, and to the general audience, we are talking about the Superman film, directed by James Gunn, set to release in another 2 months. I thank you guys again for joining me for this reaction to the official first trailer with actual dialogue that we are going to get and react to with you guys. Today is Thursday. I have to say, the trailer came out yesterday. I was at a golf tournament that was pre-planned 3 months ago. And obviously the trailer, it got announced Monday in Times Square that the trailer was going to be released on Wednesday at 12 noon Eastern time, 9 Pacific. I have been itching and clawing and have waited to see this trailer for the past 24 hours. I got in late last night, but I was way too tired to give you guys an entertaining video. So I put it off for the next day. I've seen so many comments about it. I've been putting it off. I've been waiting to see other people's reactions to the film trailer. But we are finally going to get to it with you guys. If you guys enjoyed the video, do not hesitate to hit the like button and subscribe to the channel to get more of me and the channel. I thank you guys so much. And without further ado, it's the moment of truth. I got the shirt on and I'm ready to celebrate what could possibly be a great film. Let's get to it. Oh, there's that ugly logo I don't like.
Are you being serious right now?
Yeah,
You'd let me interview you as Superman.
sure.
So it's established she knows he's Superman. All right.
Ready?
Let's do it, Cronkite.
Superman.
Miss Lane.
He sounds good.
Recently, you've come under a lot of fire for
I
what
know,
some
it's a
might.
lot of fire,
It's a
but-
lot. Today, the Secretary of Defense said he was going to look into your actions. That's funny?
My actions? I stopped a war.
Maybe.
Not maybe. I did.
In effect, you illegally entered a country.
This is how you're gonna be?
I'm not the one being interviewed, Superman. Did you consult with the president?
No.
You seemingly acting as a representative of
I
the
wasn't
United States will
representing
cause
anybody
more
except for me
problems around the world.
and doing good.
Okay, I like it so
I
far.
would question myself in the same situation and consider the consequences.
People were going to die.
Tension, okay.
Hey, buddy. Eyes up here.
It looks good, y'all. Look at Crypto. That's the engineer. Don't know much about her.
Choices. Your actions. That's what makes you who you are.
Oh my gosh, I got goosebumps.
Superman.
Looks good.
Man. He's an it. Somehow become the focal point of the entire world's conversation.
I will not accept that.
I cleaned your boots. I'll go get them for you.
Wow. Great sound effect. Wow.
You have a dog?
Oh, so that actually is going to be part of the movie. I thought they just did that promo for the Milkbone ad thing. Wow, guys. I didn't want to pause it because I just wanted to be able to consume it. I can honestly say, and y'all know I'm not biased. I'm very unbiased. you very know that the very first teaser that I saw, I was a little underwhelmed. More the fact because we didn't get this type of trailer. Not enough dialogue. Didn't know what Luthor sounded like. Didn't know what David Cornsweet sounded like as Superman. Rachel Brosnahan as Lois Lane. And we got that in this trailer. Not a lot of it. I wish we still could have heard a lot more dialogue, specifically with Guy Gardner, Hawkgirl, Metamorpho, Mr. Terrific. Didn't hear anything from them guys. Didn't even really see them much. Just saw the one still with the Green Lantern that I've seen on social media already. But I have to say, I think they revealed the tone of what the film seems to be. What type of tone we're getting from our Superman and Lois. And I've saw a lot of people already complain about it being too hokey. I don't see where they're getting that from. I really don't. I know a lot of people's using the stupid screenshot in the film, and I'm going to put it right here for you guys to see, of the girl taking a selfie or something. I thought originally it was going to be a longer clip of that in this trailer, but obviously it was very quick. But a lot of people have been complaining about that, and the dialogue that Superman had saying it was too hokey, too funny, and not serious enough. In my opinion, I don't see what's wrong with it. When I was first going into the reaction and I had it on my mind and it was predetermined, like, okay, I'm wanting to see exactly what these people are talking about because I know what I like my Superman to sound like and act like. If you've seen Justice League, the animated series, Justice League Unlimited, that's what I roll with for the most part in some of the animations that I've seen in the past. The Superman animated series is a little bit more serious than what we're getting here, but it's not to the fact of where he's becoming a super comedic type of character. He's making the way David Cornsweet is acting it out, in my opinion, he's saying a funny line, but yet it's in a serious type of tone. That's like and I saw people talking about like the eyes up here. It was a comedic line, but he was serious when he said it at the same time. I like it. I like a lot of what I saw here. It's new. It feels new. It looks shot great. Color wise, now a lot of the special effects, they're not the best compared to what Zack Snyder did in Man of Steel. But that's not a huge knock on it, because James Gunn has been known for great storytelling, and that is what a lot of people cling to, especially with the MCU. And in film in general, that's what general audiences cling to, because when you're making a film with the cinematography, VFX, and everything else, the general audience goes into the film just wanting a good movie and a good story. Not many people are able to nitpick things like we do as people of the media and be able to say, oh my gosh, that CGI looks horrible. Unless it's absolutely blatant, like it was in Captain America Brave New World, where we legit wasn't... There was the point where Hulk was fighting Captain America in the cherry blossom. You could just tell the background was full blue screen and green screen. It looked awful. But this looks good. I like what Lex Luthor sounds like. Nicholas Hoult, the actor. I loved his voice. I loved the way he was acting. Reminded me a lot of the dialogue that he was saying. It reminded me of a classic Lex Luthor. I mean, anything is better live action than what we got, and obviously in the Batman versus Superman. Ladies and gentlemen, sign me up. I enjoyed it. This is coming from a guy in me who loved Man of Steel, who loves Batman v Superman, who loved Justice League the Snyder Cut. I have been on the record saying I would have loved to seen Henry Cavill continue as Superman. I would have loved to seen finished off Zack Snyder's vision. So I'm not a James Gunn fanatic, okay? I don't love everything that he does. I didn't particularly, me personally, from a story standpoint, I didn't enjoy Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 2. I think Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 3 was good, but I mean, it wasn't my favorite. I really enjoyed the first Guardians of the Galaxy. And I haven't told you this, but I didn't enjoy the second Suicide Squad movie that much. I really didn't. Maybe it's just because of the B and C list characters. Me personally, I didn't enjoy that movie that much. I enjoyed the first Suicide Squad. If I would rather sit and watch either of the two Suicide Squad movies, I would rather watch the first one, David Ayer's movie. That's just me. So this is coming from a very unbiased lens, from a Superman fan's lens, from a DC fan's lens. Okay? I got everything you can imagine, just everything. I'm a DC fan. DC is my favorite fictional sci-fi comic book product. I don't know the specific term you should use, but it's my favorite. The DC lore, the DC characters, in my opinion, are better than Marvel. And I'm going off sidetrack, but let's just get back to the trailer. This is unbiased. I just wanted to point that out and give y'all a background of where my thoughts is coming from. Am I truly on board with how it looks cinematography wise? Not. I think I pivot towards the way Zack Snyder shot the film because it didn't look as cheap. It felt like it was a high quality film. Even though the color palette was a blander, I like this color palette better. But from just the way the movie is shot, I prefer Zack Snyder's the way he did it. But James, this is still going to work because I think this story is going to be good. I think the way that these characters are written, it is going to be good. This trailer was great. I don't understand a lot of the people who are saying the things that they have. And now this is just a minority of people. The Tyrone Magnuses, the Real Rejects, all the people that I watch and consume, Jeremy Johns, all the guys that I actually watch on a daily basis, I'm going to see what they thought about it. But I never do that until after I've watched it because I want my opinion to be my opinion. I don't want it to be swayed by anything else. I've been super critical from the beginning of a lot of things when it comes to this movie. I thought the suit could have been a little bit better. I hate the symbol. I've said this about every video I make about this movie. I hate the symbol. I particularly don't like the idea of Hawkgirl and Guy Gardner and Mr. Terrific being in the film because I think it takes away from the spotlight of Superman. I don't know how they're going to involve them in this movie, but they must have a minimal role because they're not showing them a lot and we haven't seen a lot from them. So I'm going to give James Gunn the benefit of the doubt from that. Is this movie going to make $800-900 million? I don't see a scenario. I don't even know what the budget is right now as we speak. They're bolstering the marketing as we're speaking. They did the thing with the milk bone, which was shown at the end of this trailer, which I thought they specifically just shot for the advertisement, but it's obviously in the movie. And they did the thing for the NBA, the stuff at Times Square. So they're boosting the marketing. I even saw something when I was watching the NBA Finals game with the whole Jason Tatum thing. The marketing's picking up. So I think we're going to see a lot of this movie in the next 2 months until it releases. The film can make $600 million. I really think it can. I think it can. I think this movie is going to bode well for the DCU. It needs to be because this film is going to make or break the DCU. You're starting out with the heavy hitter. You can argue that Batman is, but Superman is still a top 3 comic book character in the general audience. I don't care what nobody says. I know a lot of people are saying and stating that people's tired of Superman. No, we're not. the general consensus for most people in the comic book space and in the general audience, we love Superman. Superman is a top 3 to 5 comic book character. Okay. He's up there with Spider-Man. Well, he's not as high as Spider-Man and Batman, but he's in that middle ground. Outside of Batman and Spider-Man, what other characters would you put above Superman as far as popularity? Maybe Deadpool, maybe Wolverine, and maybe Iron Man because of Robert Downey Jr. and Captain America. Maybe. But generally speaking, Superman is a top 5 comic book character. So his film is going to draw audiences in. A trailer like this should draw audiences in. It looks good. I cannot wait to watch again. I can't wait to see other people's reaction to it. Wow, guys. We're off to a great start. I am very pleased and satisfied with what I just saw. I know this video is very long, but I have to just vent to you guys what I'm thinking and what I saw because I'm critical of DC. I want it to be good. I want them to have the effect that the not modern, that's not the word to use, what the original MCU felt like for fans, because DC is crapped on a lot by the modern audience. It has a bad taste. The DC product and property has a bad taste in people's mouth. I want them to talk about DC like they did Marvel back in 2010 and 2012, all the way up to 2018. Not as much now because Marvel's on a slippery slope. What a great day to be a Superman fan, to be a superhero fan. I'm looking forward to it. I think James Gunn might have cooked up a masterpiece. And I cannot wait to see more with you guys and break it more down in the future. I might do a trailer breakdown with you guys. If you guys want to see that, let me know down below in the comments. If you guys enjoyed my reaction to the trailer, just do not hesitate to hit the like button on the video and let me know all that down below in the comments. Are you guys excited for the upcoming Superman film? Do you think it's going to be good? Do you think it's going to be bad? Tell me why you think it's going to be good and bad. I want to hear it all down in the comment section below. I thank you guys for joining me this afternoon, and I love you guys always. Peace, love, and positivity always, y'all. See ya. Let's go.